Hey guys, what's up? In today's video, it's all about this Platycerium Ridleyi. Now, this isn't just your regular form Ridleyi, it's actually the nano form, or the door form. Basically, it's not going to get as big as a regular form would, which is perfect because clearly I don't really have that much space back there on my wall. So yeah, in today's video, I'm just going to go over how I've been taking care of this and how I will be mounting this. And yeah, so a lot of my inspiration for mounting my platyceriums obviously come from Instagram, and a lot of people out in Japan have very unique ways of mounting their plants. Some people mount it on the wall within like a picture frame, which I do have back there, and others just have it on like a corkboard, which I now have. And as you know, I did pick this up at the Reptile Expo for like $5, which is just, it's great. I kind of wish I had grabbed one that was just a smidgen bigger, but honestly, I didn't expect my Ridleyi to have gotten as big as it did, so it'll make do. My actual inspiration came from this Instagram influencer. Now, the way that he has his Ridleyi mounted, it is on a corkboard, but it is also kind of on like a stand. I can theoretically DIY that, but I'm not going to because I'm really not that handy. Another way of going about it, and when I was doing my research, I found that you can actually get like a headphone stand, you know, for all of you tech peeps out there who have like your oversized headphones sitting on the stand. So in theory, you can just pick that up for like $15, $20 and then just have like the wire hanging and it'll just kind of like rest on it. I'm not gonna do that because I don't know, I haven't quite decided what I want to do. I have this acrylic stand in front of me, so I think what I'll do is just kind of have it like leaning on it. But yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. I feel like if I had a wall or like a shelf of platyceriums, then I would probably have gotten the like the headphone stand, or like, you know, attempt to DIY that, but I only got this one. The other three are already on the wall and they're just gonna stay there. But yeah, let's get into this video. All right, so let's get started. I have my potting mat ready to go. I also have some moss that has been hanging out in some HB 101. I have some gloves because quite frankly, I don't want to be touching the moss or whatever else is in there. And I have some like fishing wire and a pair of scissors. So let's go ahead and get these gloves on. And then I can show you guys the platycerium. And you know what? It's actually grown quite a bit from when I had originally received it. And it's still pretty compact and very, very cute. So this is what it looks like. And it even has like, I don't know if you can see, it has some moss growing right here that I wasn't expecting, and I think that's so cool. Like, I think it's such a vibe right now. And currently right now it seems to be kind of mounted in some corkboard-ish. I don't know. I'm gonna try to remove it from here, which kind of terrifies me a little bit because it kind of grew like this. I don't know. I really don't want to like break the shield here, but it may happen, and I'm gonna be really sad when that happens. But let me see if I can get this out of this container without damaging it too much. Okay, not bad. So here we are. This is what it looks like. So it's kind of in some sort of bark. You can see like, I think it's roots. Yeah, you can see the roots, the shield, the fronds, and the cute little moss that's growing on this. And it has a new shield that's coming out right now too, which is very cute. So I absolutely love this. I need to figure out how I'm going to mount this now without breaking it. Because ideally, I kind of want this to open up to mount itself onto here. I may go off camera to do this, not gonna lie. I'm kind of stressed out right now. Yeah, I shall be back, and once I get this thing started with the mount, I will begin filming again. I'll be right back. All right, so as with everything in my life, I was a little bit too aggressive with handling this. I did lose a frond. It is what it is. It's just one. But yeah, it's looking pretty good so far. I do want the shield to kind of open up a little bit up here, which I think it can do. It just needs something to kind of support it. And it's okay if the fishing wire kind of goes over the shield, because I'm hoping that this new shield will kind of grow and like grow over it, and it'll just continue to, you know, to grow. But yeah, so I'm gonna just go off camera and continue to fluff this guy up, and I shall be back. All right, so this is how it turned out, and I'm very happy with the result. I'm more impressed at the fact that I was able to get the shield to kind of like move towards the back of the corkboard without, you know, totally ripping it apart. So I'm happy for that. And you know what? Whatever is growing right here is definitely giving it like character, and it's a vibe, and I'm here for it. So whatever that is, I hope it continues to grow. Also, earlier I had mentioned that I wanted the shield up here to kind of like open up a little bit so that this had more structure. And I ended up having to stuff it with moss and orchid bark. And the reason why I chose orchid bark is because when the moss dries out, and it will, all of my platyceriums go through like a drought at least every other week. So I figured when the moss dries out, it's gonna have the orchid bark to kind of rely on for more structure. So that's the reason why I stuffed it with moss and orchid bark. And what else do I want to say about this plant? Oh, in terms of care tips, all of my platyceriums are in normal room temperature, normal humidity. We're in spring right now, so the humidity is a little bit higher, but in the wintertime it does get very dry, and I do not use a humidifier for up here anymore. I used to in the past, but not anymore. Yeah, I also weekly fertilize all of my plants. So, you know, I did a video in my last video. I showed you guys what kind of fertilizers I've been using. So that's what I've been using for my platyceriums as well. Maybe if it gets like too dry and I need to like really douse it with water, I will take my platyceriums outside and just kind of like hit it with the hose and then bring it back. But otherwise, they're very easy going, and they can handle intense light. That's the reason why like those platyceriums back there are very close to the light, because if you think about it, these platyceriums grow on trees and they're like closest to the sunlight, so they can handle some light. But yeah, don't have anything else to say. If I forgot anything, or if you're curious, leave a comment down below and I'll like try to get back to you as quickly as I can. But yeah, hope you guys enjoy this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.